This world does not give us our peace. I'm filming this right now from the most beautiful place I have ever been in. I am literally in paradise. And the first night I got here, you would have thought I was in hell. My nervous system was all jacked up from traveling. I was annoyed with my husband. I couldn't sleep. I was not feeling well, like all of these. And then I woke up in the morning and I'm like, wow, I'm in paradise. I didn't see this last night. Well, I saw it and I did feel it a little bit, but like there were times that my mind put me in hell. And if you've watched other videos of mine, you might see this is a pattern of me when I travel. So I know like it's better than it ever has been. I get through it faster. When I think about it, even when I was little, I would have this when I would travel. My sensitive nervous system struggles when it's getting used to a new place. And I think it takes my husband and I a couple days. That's why we stay like almost 8 days. It takes us a couple days to get there, to get present. But it's just interesting. It makes me think about how like we all know in the manifesting field how like circumstances don't matter. They say circumstances don't matter, right? And it's so true. Even when the circumstances are good, like the opposite is true. I mean, it's still true that circumstances don't matter. Meaning like when you're trying to manifest something wonderful in your life and like it's not going well, like things that you're seeing on the outside of your life just aren't great, or you just don't see your manifestation coming, like of course, then circumstances don't matter. You tell yourself the circumstances don't matter, it's your inner state that matters. But it's true also when the outer circumstances are really good. Not until your inner state shifts do you find peace. You do not find, this is just a great example of how you do not find peace in the world. I'm on my patio right now outside of our hotel room and I am in heaven. Like I love these slow mornings. I'm by our private pool. Like this is paradise for me. So in other words, I like my circumstances right now. I'm in a good circumstance. But if my inner state wasn't in a peaceful place, I wouldn't be able to take this all in. And that's kind of, I've noticed that throughout my life as a history for me. I think as a sensitive person, it's been hard for me to be in happy places and feel good. So like sometimes I feel like I'm like the opposite manifestor or something. I don't know. Like I feel like I've manifested good things and I'm trying to. My job is to change my inner state so I can take them in. I'm not saying that my whole life has been great or anything like that. Like I've had struggles. At this point in my life, I feel like it's pretty good. I was listening to Kelly Brogan yesterday and she was talking about entering our leisure era. Like I feel like that's where I'm entering. Like things are good. So my job is to keep my nervous system, keep my inner peace. Remember we talk about inner peace is first. Keep that as my goal. And that's always been my job, honestly. So basically, this is what A Course in Miracles teaches. Hell and heaven are a state of mind. So you can be in hell while you're in paradise until your inner state shifts. I think that's so interesting. And I think it's super interesting that my Course in Miracles lessons just happen to be for the past few days were, let's see, let me be still and listen to the truth. The truth will correct all errors in my mind, and I rest in God. I wanted to sit out here and read all those lessons, but I don't actually have the book with me. It's on the app on my phone. So I think when I get home, we'll review those lessons. But let's think about this. Let me be still and listen to the truth. Let me be still and listen to the truth. The truth will correct all errors in my mind, and I rest in God. Okay, so in this case, the truth, let me be still and listen to the truth. The truth isn't the circumstances. The truth is never the circumstances. The truth is the inner peace underneath, right? And the world really cannot give it to us. It's coming from us. Again, I was listening to this Kelly Brogan, she did this free training on beauty, and she's talking about like, who are you telling the world that you are? What are you putting out into the world? Remembering that it's coming from us. So the truth is not our outer circumstances ever, whether they're good or bad. Again, the world's always changing. Our circumstances constantly change. We want to find the truth within. The inner peace never changes. We want to find this place within us that never changes. Everything else is just a state. Everything else is just a state that goes up and down, right? So like when we're in certain nervous system states, we can have certain thoughts that aren't true, but the inner peace, the truth is always there. And if you have a sensitive nervous system like I do, I mean, just some very practical things too that were helpful for me with this trip to get grounded, to find my peace, to change my inner state, were just like, they were nervous system things. They were calming. I know there's so much talk about nervous system. I'm obsessed with it anymore. It was calming my nervous system. So these are things that you can do when you're on a trip or at home, or just going slow, remembering to breathe, less input. Like input means, it could mean things that you're taking in your body. It could mean things that you're listening to, things that you're reading. Like just, there's nothing required of me right now. Going slow, less input. Let's see, I made a couple notes. Oh, grounding. Like I have the sand right now where I'm in the Caribbean Sea, so like getting your feet in the grass or your feet in the sand, grounding. Earthing. Have you watched that movie Earthing? It's really good. Nourishment, like not restricting food, but also not like overeating like any like sugar or anything like that, but like getting nourishment, right? And I wrote this down. I was trying to think of this because I'm kind of sick of the word self-love. I'm kind of sick of that word. It seems so, there's another word besides self-love. What is it? But I'm kind of sick of those words. They seem so generic anymore, like love yourself, whatever. So I'm like, what is it? It's not really self-love. I feel like that doesn't say it. So I wrote self-alignment, friendship, like befriending yourself and saying what you need. Something that I tend to do in an unhealthy way is I can tell like whoever I'm with, like my husband gets this all the time, where I'll think something's wrong with him. Like I'll start worrying about him, or like, are you okay? And he's like, I think you're talking to yourself. So like, it's just another example of like trying to fix everything around you instead of like going within. So like I try to like, instead of like trying to fix my husband or think that he needs something, I need to befriend myself, self-alignment, self-friendship. And this doesn't mean ignoring anybody else, but this means maybe you're focusing on your inner state and not trying to change. It's like just another example of trying to change the outer circumstance is trying to like help someone else or fix someone else. Sometimes us recovering high functioning codependents can think that we're helping others when we're actually we should just use the word fix. We're trying to fix them, right? So I'm at the Excellence Punta Cana right now. It's like an all-inclusive vacation place. My husband and I have been to quite a few, and this is the best one by far. They have like this whole like nature center. I'll put some clips in. It's so, I mean, if anybody's interested in all-inclusive vacations or just like it's like such a peaceful vibe. We've been to ones where you go, like there's a buffet and everything's like frantic. This is adults only. It's very peaceful. The buffet feeling is peaceful, but they even have like a nature center that you walk through. There's like a wild parrot. There's all these animals. It's just like, it's so peaceful. So walking through nature, that helps to calm the nervous system, right? This place is just meant for me. Okay, so let me be still and listen to the truth. The truth will correct all errors in my mind, and I rest in God. I rest in God. And I rest in God. There's another video that I did on I rest in God. I'll put the link to it. And I think that's the lesson where it says we will move onward to the certainty of God. Let's move onward to the certainty of God. Let's move onward to the certainty of God. Okay, so I can't read those lessons today, so we're not gonna read the lessons today, but I did find this, I started reading this Practicing the Presence Again by Joel Goldsmith. It's so good. If anybody wants a book about inner peace, about just simplifying your mind, finding this peace within, practicing the presence, this book is so good. And I'm going to read you something that I was reading on the beach yesterday. It's simply on page 2 of Practicing the Presence. And it's just perfect for this lesson. Okay. Or for this whole video. Okay, so I think I can read it without my glasses. We're going to try it without our glasses today. Okay. One of the most comforting passages in Scripture is, "My peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you." Remember, A Course in Miracles says this too. They talk about Joel Goldsmith almost as a prequel to A Course in Miracles, but A Course in Miracles talks about this too. If you get your peace from the world, you will get only the peace that the world can give, right? But if you get your peace from God, it's not the same as the peace from the world. So if we could spend a month with that statement, it would open a whole new world to us. Like if we could sit and spend a month with that statement, "My peace I give unto you, not as the world give," give I unto you. My peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. If we could spend a month with that statement, it would open up a whole new world to us. We might ask ourselves what we know about peace. We might ask ourselves what we know about peace. Let's ask ourselves, what do we even know about peace? We all know the kind of peace that the world can give, but it is not the kind of peace that we need. So if we're depending on the world for peace, we might be at home, like waiting to go on vacation and be like, I'm going to get peaceful when I get there. I have to practice my peace every day, so when I'm on vacation, I can feel peaceful. Okay, so we might ask ourselves what we know about peace. I just like that sentence even. We all know the kind of peace that the world can give, but it is not the kind of peace that we need. Give me peace, world. Give me peace, vacation. I need it from you. Many of us think we would have peace if we had enough supply, or if we had our health, or if we had the right kind of companionship. And then when we get that right kind of companionship or that right kind of health or whatever we think specifically that we need, when we get it, then that's going to be wrong, right? That might be true, but having those things does not guarantee that we shall not be disturbed about something else. As long as we look to people and situations for peace, we shall fail to find either enduring satisfaction or peace, right? So we make everything right outside of us, right? We situate it all so then we can be peaceful. That's not going to work. As long as we look to people and situations for peace, we shall fail to find either enduring satisfaction or peace. My peace, not as the world giveth, but my peace. My peace is a gentle spirit which wells up within us and has no relationship to the state of our affairs, although ultimately it settles our affairs. Is that like, I feel like this describes my whole channel. This is everything that I always say. My peace is a gentle spirit which wells up within us and has no relationship to the state of our affairs, although ultimately it settles our affairs. Is that so beautiful? Let's read it one last time. My peace is a gentle spirit which wells up within us and has no relationship to the state of our affairs, although ultimately it settles our affairs. I think that's so beautiful. I just wanted to share this with you. I always like to film something when I'm on vacation. I try to. So I told my husband this morning, I'm going to go outside and make a video. So I hope this was helpful today. I'll put some clips of the resort too if anybody's ever interested. And peace and love. And maybe, hopefully I'll make another video before we leave. We'll see. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. View from our room with a private pool. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. Hi, babies. Oh, it's out. The girl is out. Hi, baby. Oh, it's gonna be a little